guys. I just want to talk to you a few minutes today about hope. And I've been reading a devotional on the Bible app called Winning Your War with Fear. And some things really stood out to me that I wanted to share with you. First of all, just reminding you that hope, the biblical definition of hope, is a joyful anticipation of good. It takes faith and it takes a trust, an intimacy with our Father, knowing that He's good and He has a good plan for us. And we have hope, even in times of fear. Now, fear is a faith in a bad outcome. It is faith that something is going to go wrong, that we're going to have loss or lack or destruction. And fear is a liar. It goes against all hope. And so I want to encourage you today not to be living in fear. We lose touch with reality when we allow fear to take over. We become entangled in fear. It's very contagious, as we've all experienced this week. And most of the time, I can see from my own experience that when I've become fearful and I've become entangled in fear, it's because not just the circumstances around me are kind of crazy, but it's my imagination and the stories that I make up based on what could happen in the circumstance that really gets me paralyzed by fear. And so we have to remember that fear is a liar. And we have to root and ground ourselves in the hope of the Word of God and the goodness of God. When we get out of touch with reality, we want control. And as human beings, we want to control our circumstances. It's natural and it's normal for us, but it's not necessarily good for us. So then we tend to obsess over the things we can control when we're in situations that seem to be spinning out of control. So what can we control? We can gather more information. We can seek information and knowledge for ourselves. We can hoard tangible items to try to make ourselves feel more secure when things are out of control. But when we do that and we spend our time obsessing over those things, we are robbed. We are robbed of our peace. We are robbed of our joy. We are robbed of time that we might never get back, and opportunities with people that we might never see again. And so we don't want to be robbed of those things by the thief. John 10:10 says, "The thief's purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy." But Jesus promises us that He has come to give us a rich and a full and a satisfying life. So we want to put our hope in that, and we want to remember that we have hope that the world needs, that Jesus is our hope, and He has a rich and a satisfying life for us, filled with joy, hope that's an anchor in the face of fear. I want to remind you that we love you and that we're praying for you and that you are the church. You are the hope of the world. Be hope, be peace, be love, be that grounding factor that the world needs to see today.